you get to be an illustrator. So if you love music and drawing, the story of Nelson the Giant is so unique. And it's a chance for us to use our imaginations, but also to learn about empathy and kindness and just embracing and understanding all of the things and the people around us. And we're going to feel for Nelson and understand how people feel when they're being left out. And what's so cool about Nelson is that you can only see his legs. And so guess what, everyone? At Thursday Thump, we're going to be able to use our imagination and create our own Nelson the Giant. And if you want, you can even upload it onto the website and share it with other people from around the world. So now that I've told you all about what the Thursday Thump is, let's learn a little bit about Nelson. So Nelson was a giant, right? I know we talked about that, who had a beautiful, kind heart. As you can see, he had a huge heart. But here's the problem. Nelson lived in a small town. And he was the only giant that was there. So everybody else that lived in the town teased him because they didn't look like him and he didn't look like them. And so Nelson instead, for years, stayed in his home and he did what he loved, and that was building toys. But he was sad and he was lonely, but he didn't feel safe. He didn't feel like he could go into town because being bullied by other people hurt his heart and hurt his feelings. So for years and years, Nelson stayed in his home building toys. And one day, Nelson finally got the courage and he said to himself, I'm going to go into town. I'm going to bring my sack of toys and I'm going to give them to all the people in my village. Maybe if I do that, they will know that I'm kind and that I have a good heart. So Nelson went into town with his big sack of toys, excited and ready to give these to the boys and the girls and the people in the town. But as soon as he entered that town, what do you think happened? Yep. People made fun of Nelson. They teased him. They bullied him. And so he was panicked and his heart was hurt. So he dropped his bag of toys and he ran out of there and headed back home. Here's the thing. The boys and the girls in the village saw these toys lying around and they were like, whoa, wait a second here. Nelson made these toys? Maybe we should have thought before we said something unkind to someone who we didn't even know. Maybe we should have thought before we treated somebody in a mean way just because of how they looked. And they realized that Nelson's heart was as big as his thump. That's why we call it Thump Thursday. This is what I'm saying. So anyways, so this was such an amazing thing for the boys and girls to realize. And so they went and apologized to Nelson and invited him back into the town. So again, everyone, thank you so much for joining me, Miss Kate, for Thump Thursday. When you join Nelson's mailing list and subscribe to this YouTube channel, you will receive a free MP3 download of Nelson's song, as well as some drawing activity sheets.
Day on, everyone in the whole town loved